Hello and welcome to a weight training session. This is day 5 for our semester. My name is Eli here at Northeast Campus, Tarrant County College. Our toys for today, an elevated surface. I've got my BOSU ball, something similar to a step like I have over here would suffice as well. Later on, we'll be using a fitness ball. If you have a stuffed animal, that'll be a great substitute, or a pillow cushion from your sofa. And also a set of hand weights, camp goods, can serve as a substitute as well. So we'll get ourselves started marching forward and back. Left leg is leading. Left foot forward, left foot back. And if you do have that elevated surface, then left foot forward, left foot back. I'll find myself with my mixed cardio so I can get credit on my Apple Watch. Yes, it's getting started. Moving at your own perfect pace. You can move fast or slow depending on what floats your boat today. Any kind of music that you want to throw on to have in the background that could potentially inspire you to stick with some kind of a beat or rhythm. And if you don't have any rhythm and you're just going at your own perfect pace, that works too. Switch your leading leg, march it forward and back. Right foot forward, right foot back. Breathe. I like using the BOSU ball, and I know many of you may not have access to one, but every time I stand on top of the BOSU, I must engage my abdominal core. If not, I'm going to be falling off. So it really does challenge your balance when you're standing on top of it. BOSU, the letters B-O-S-U, stand for both sides up. B-O for the word both, B-O-T-H, S for sides, U for up. Predominantly, we have the BOSU right side up, but there will be some times when we might turn it upside down and try some other fun things with it. Step together, step touch, over the top. Go for it. And again, if you don't have a surface, an elevated surface, you can just move side to side on your hard floor, carpet, mat, whatever you might be utilizing. We'll have about 5 minutes worth of warm-up before we do some static stretches, and then we'll get into the grunt of our workout. Five more counts. 4, 3, 2, stay on one side. Step together, step touch, possibly add a knee strike, maybe add a twist away from your BOSU or your imaginary BOSU. First step of a stairwell can serve as a substitute. If you have a sturdy box, just as long as that box isn't too high off of the floor. Your dining room table chair is not sturdy enough, so don't even think about using that. Let's switch it out other side. Step together, step touch. Potentially include your knee strike. Maybe add your twist away from your BOSU or your substitute BOSU. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Some static stretches. On or off your Bosu, raise one arm up and lean over to a side. Bottom hand can come onto this top wrist. Maybe look towards the ceiling. We return to center. Switch it out to the other side. We breathe. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center. Wide legs. Sumo squat. Sink that tailbone down and breathe. Inner thighs are feeling great from our previous workout with that kettlebell. 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring ourselves back up. 1 foot steps forward. On or off your Bosu. Hinge on forward. You can bend through the back knee if you'd like. Raise one hand up to the sky. Open up through the chest. More important to open this top shoulder to the ceiling than it is to have your bottom hand to hit the floor or your elevated surface. Trade it out. Raise your other hand. And again, it's not necessary for your hand to actually hit the floor or your surface. Breath continuation. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center. Trade it out. Other leg lunges forward and hinge on forward. This is a pyramid pose from my yoga repertoire. Raise one hand to the sky. Triangle. Open up through this top shoulder. Maybe look up to those fingers. Always breathe. Return to center. Raise your other arm for the reverse triangle option. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to march forward and back. If you want to hold on to hand weights, you can. March it up, down, down. This time, left leg leads again to start. If you do happen to have a Bosu and are able to make a circle around your Bosu, you go for it. As fast or slow as you want to move. Up to you. And again, if you want to wear tennis shoes, I highly recommend tennis shoes. I've just gotten so accustomed to my barefoot fitness with my indoor adventures. 5 more counts with this leg leading. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your leading leg. March it up, down, down. Right leg leads now. Maybe include those bicep curls. You can flip your wrists now and do more of a forearm curl. If you want to make that circular motion around your Bosu, or your elevated surface, maybe a square motion around. If you have a box, sturdy box for that potential elevated surface, you go for it. When we complete this interval, reverse lunges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 foot on. Clock starts now. And we've got our reverse lunge. Maybe include the bicep curl. Maybe just let those hands rest down by your sides. Potentially field goal arms. Opening out. Potentially working towards our 45-second interval. It's okay to take breaks if your body's telling you to take breaks. Pulsing options begin now if you want. Breath continuation 10. More counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up to you. Bicep curl action with those arms. Maybe just resting your hands down by your sides. Possibly field goal arms. Up to you. As we fold through our front knee joint, knee lands over the ankle, not the toes for knee safety. Stepping over the top will be next. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. I'm going to rest my hand weights. You're welcome to hold on to yours. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step over the top, step to the other, step touch. You can stay low, keep the abdominal core engaged, or you can stand upright. I'm feeling a little fatigued today, so I'm going to stand more upright because this feels nicer on my quads. Quads are feeling a little something something today on my part. Anytime you'd like to take a break to drink water, feel free to do so. If we're performing a particular piece of choreography that is not accepted by your body, discomfort is good, pain is not good. Then maybe perform one of the previous exercises. Find a static stretch that you could perform. Find something where you feel successful in your exercise efforts for this session. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to our reverse lunges. Only 45 seconds for this interval. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to turn my body this direction so I can have my eye on the clock a little bit easier. Maybe add an elevation of those elbows. Maybe keep those hands resting by your sides. Up to you. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clock has begun. 45 seconds for this second round today. Breathing in through the nose. We did a full minute on the first round. Blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Plenty of options for our arms. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's move into step together, step touch. You choose the side. Maybe add your knee strike. Maybe add your twist away from your Bosu. Possibly add your Jessica. This is the Jessica right here. There we go, kind of like a little quad stretch for this outer leg, if that's okay for the knee joint. Again, going at your own perfect pace. Your pace might be faster than mine. It might be slower. Ten more counts on this side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Step together, step touch. Potential knee strike of that outer leg. Possible twist away from your Bosu. And this can all be performed on a hard floor surface. Maybe add your Jessica if you don't happen to have an elevated surface. Less than 20 seconds here. Alternating legs, lunging forward onto our Bosu, coming up shortly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate the legs that lunge forward, whether it's on your Bosu or not. Harder floors actually more challenging. Breathe out and breathe in. Maybe add those field goal arms, maybe not. Squeeze the butt cheek of the leg that remains behind. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step knee strike, down, down. Alternate the leg that knee strikes it up. If you want, you can add a front kick or a cross punch, up to you. Your hamstrings can handle that front kick. You go for it and you can add it. When we complete this interval, we'll return to those lunges, alternating, lunging our leg forward onto our elevated surface, or not, harder without the Bosu if you're looking for a more intense challenge. In 3, 2, and 1. Alternate the leg that lunges forward, squeezing the butt cheek of the leg that remains behind. You can hold on to your hand weights here if you'd like. I choose to not hold on to hand weights. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. When we complete this interval, we'll move into lateral raises. Whether you're standing, you're sitting, or you're kneeling. Holding on to hand weights, canned goods, whatever substitute you might have. Squeeze the butt cheek of the leg that remains behind. We have 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing position. Lateral raise. On or off your BOSU. Up to you. Alternate right arm to left arm if muscle fatigue is setting in. Blowing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. It's okay to sit on a chair. We breathe. Returning to some squats next. We haven't done them today, but we've done them in previous sessions. One foot is going to be on the BOSU, one foot's going to be on my mat. If you don't have a BOSU or an elevated surface, it's okay to have both feet on the mat and lift your heel off of the floor of what would be your BOSU leg for 3 more counts. 2 and 1. Wide legs, we squat down and we stand on up. Breathing in through the nose. Blowing out through the mouth, through our pursed lips. 70% of my body weight is on my floor leg, 30% is on my BOSU leg. You choose how deep you squat down. I have a lateral turnout. My toes turn slightly away from my midline. My heels turn slightly in towards my midline, a bit of a 45-degree angle. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10 more counts. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We squat down, we stand up. Anytime you want to drink water, quench that thirst. Listen to your body. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. 70% of my body weight is on my floor leg, 30% is on my BOSU leg. If you don't happen to have a BOSU, you can have that heel elevated off of the floor of your imaginary BOSU leg. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick up those hand weights. Lateral raise, stand or kneel. Up to you. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. You could alternate right arm to left arm. Toes off of the floor. If you're kneeling off of the BOSU, makes it more challenging on your balance. It's okay to alternate left arm to right arm. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Less than 20 seconds left here. Slow it down as you return towards your starting position. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wide-legged squats. Maybe this time around, stick with the pace that you did for the first time. Possibly double, kick, or sway out. If you want. Anything you want to do with those arms, you can still hold on to those hand weights if you'd like. I'm working my hip abductors by performing this with this little sway out to the side. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 70-30. Possibly stay here. Potentially double, kick, or sway out. Always breathe. Pulsing options begin now. If you want, keep that booty low, 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 or regular pace. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand weight option. Upright row. On or off your BOSU. Potentially flip your wrists at your face for an overhead press, and then bring it back down. Up to you if your arms can handle the overhead press or not. Maybe add a squat. If you'd like to add that squat, possibly stand on your BOSU. Maybe kneel on your BOSU. Always breathe. Less than 20 seconds on this upright row with the potential overhead press. We'll get a little closer to the floor for our next round of upper body work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you get to lay down on your back with your knees bent. Basically, it's a bench press. However, if you do have a BOSU or a bench, place your shoulders and your head on that bench or a BOSU. Next option, whether you're on the floor or on your elevated surface, raise your butt up for this bench press, chest press. Blowing out through the mouth as we straighten through the elbow joint, breathing in through the nose as we fold. Butt could be resting, especially if we're having back issues today. It's okay to keep that butt resting. Otherwise, with your butt lifted like I have, it's an isometric contraction for my buttocks muscles, my gluteals, and my hamstrings. 5 more counts here. Hug archery is next. 4, chest fly. 3, 2, bend your elbows, palms face each other, open and close here. Butt up or butt down. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. 5 more. Slow counts. 4, 3, 2, and rest those hand weights down. Single leg stretch. Here you are on your mat, head elevated. If you do happen to have a BOSU, that single leg stretch can be performed up here. Different set of muscles working for you. Hands can be to the floor or the BOSU, or you go slower with hands to thighs or knees, tapping the knee. For 5, 4, back to that press in 3, 2, and 1. Chest press, butt up or butt down. Head onto your BOSU or elevated surface. Head could be resting onto the mat. Blowing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. You could alternate right arm to left arm. You could rest your butt down. Hug our tree, chest fly coming up shortly. Less than 20 seconds here. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug that tree, open and close. You could alternate right arm to left arm as well. Butt up or butt down. Breathing in through the nose. Blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. When we complete this interval, we'll return to that single leg stretch, whether you're laying on your back, on your mat or your carpet, or you've got your booty up onto the top of your BOSU if you happen to have that BOSU. Less than 20 seconds here. We'll be performing the single leg stretch, but to make it harder, you could try the double leg stretch in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back, single leg stretch or double leg stretch. If you're choosing the double leg stretch on the BOSU, hands must stay to the BOSU or the floor behind you. On the double leg stretch option, you can frog your legs out, heels touching, toes apart. Melt the shoulders away from your ears, especially if you're on top of your BOSU. We've got 7 more counts. Mountain climbers coming up next in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor. Feet to your BOSU or feet to the floor. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1. Regular place. The thing I like about the BOSU is you can actually pop the feet off of the BOSU and really get that heart rate going for you. Breath continuation. If you'd rather just hold in a plank, you're welcome to hold in a plank. As fast or as slow as you want to move with these. We have 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's find ourselves somewhat upright. We're going into something called the side bend. Top leg in front of the bottom leg's ankle. Breathe in, prepare. Blow out, stabilize through your bottom shoulder, lift up, side bend prep. Breathe into lower back down. Breathe out as we lift. Breathe into lower. To make it harder, it's coming up into the full side bend, kind of like a side plank. You can drop your bottom elbow down if that's going to be more comfortable for your body. 3 more counts on this side, 2, and 1. We flip around to the other side. Breathe in here, breathe out. Side bend prep is what I'm demonstrating for my first 2 repetitions. My 3rd repetition will be the full side bend, which is kind of like a side plank. I'm going back to the prep. You do what feels best for your body. 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's gradually bring ourselves up. Standing or kneeling position, shave the back of your head. Tricep extension. If this doesn't work for you, do what we performed 2 sessions ago with your tricep kickbacks, lunging a leg forward. This would be the tricep kickback. If you have issues of bringing your arms up and overhead, those tricep kickbacks are completely acceptable. Little softening of the knees to avoid locking or hyperextending at the knee joint. 10 more counts. Like this, you could alternate right arm to left arm if muscle fatigue is setting in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step knee strike down, down. Alternate the leg, that knee strikes it up. Maybe go into a front kick instead of a knee strike, if that's okay for your body. You could still hold on to your hand weights and perform an overhead press, but those triceps shaving the back of the head are coming up in case you want to give those arms a break. I know I want to give my arms a break. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and triceps. Shave the back of your head. Stand or sit, possibly kneel. Always breathe. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Alternating arms is completely acceptable as well. Ten more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Going into something a little different. You've got a wide stance. Curtsy to stepping back, or harder curtsy to a knee strike. If you need to take this hand onto a wall, I've got my ballet bar there. You can have a broomstick to hold on to help with balance as well, if you're selecting that knee strike option. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth, through those pursed lips. Eight more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Curtsy to step it out, or curtsy to your knee strike. Possibly holding onto the wall. Broomstick, back of a dining room table chair is also another option. I'm losing my balance here. If you'd rather perform just a regular lunge as a substitute, if you have some knee issues that are saying no thank you, you can. We've got about 10 more counts here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Pick up those hand weights again. Upright row. Possibly flip your wrists at your face for your overhead press. You could stand or kneel, up to you. Returning to those mountain climbers shortly. You could have your elbows and forearms on your elevated surface if being on your hands and wrists are getting to be too much. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. On or off your Bosu, feet onto that Bosu, make it more challenging. Another option for your mountain climbers, elbow, knee to the outside of the elbow, add a little twist of your torso, or a knee, or elbow to opposite knee, or a knee to opposite elbow, that's what I'm trying to say. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little child's pose extended, shell stretch it on back. We've accomplished our cardio efforts for today. Termination on those cardio efforts. Come back to a seated position. I promised fitness ball stuff today. So we're going to take this ball and wedge it from a seated position to the lowest part of your spine. From here, arms reach out in front of you. Breathe in as we prepare. Breathe out, we roll back into the ball. Some of us can go further than others, but do not lay on your back. Breathe in, raise your fingertips towards the ceiling. Breathe out, send your eye gaze to follow your fingers. Stay here as you breathe in. Stay here as you breathe out. Again, stay here to breathe in. Isometric contraction, stay here to breathe out. Earthquake quiver, stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out, then breathe in, sit back up. Breathe out to prepare. Breathe in, roll back into the ball. Breathe out, raise those hands. Breathe in, eye gaze to follow your fingers. Stay here as we breathe in. Stay here as we breathe out. Stay here to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. That stuffed animal could be up your low back. Stay here, breathe in. Stay to breathe out, then breathe in, sit back up. We're going to add a twist to this. I'll twist towards you. Breathe in, prepare. Blow out, roll back into your stuffed animal or pillow cushion or ball. Breathe in, twist, maybe tap the elbow to the floor. Stay here to breathe in. Breathe out, stay twisted, maybe lift your elbows. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Stay as we breathe in, or earthquake quiver. Stay to breathe out. One more, stay here, breathe in. Stay to breathe out, breathe in, return center, breathe out, sit on up. Breathe in, prepare, blow out, roll back into the ball. Breathe in, twist other direction, tap. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, maybe lift the elbow. Stay here, breathe in, twist it. Stay here to breathe out. Stay as we breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. One more, stay here, breathe in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathe in, return center, breathe out, sit up. Twist to the other direction first, no break in between. Breathe and prepare. Blow out, roll back first. Breathe in, twist, tap. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, maybe lift the elbow. Stay to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. One more, stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, return center. Breathe in, tap. Breathe out, slightly lift elbow. Stay here, breathe in. Stay as we breathe out. Stay to breathe in. Stay to breathe out. One more, stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, return center. Breathe in, sit it all the way back up. We get to lay down on our backs now. The ball is going to go inside of our ankles. If you need to take a break on this series, it's okay to take a break. Just remember, you love me. Just repeat the mantra, I love Eli. She rocks my abs, my inner thighs, my low back. Tabletop legs. Blow out, straighten your legs forward into your 45-degree angle. Breathe in, bend to your tabletop. Blow out as we straighten 45 right here below the butt cheeks. Breathe in, tabletop, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees there. Keep going. Straighten and fold those knees. The closer you send your feet to the ceiling, the more of a hamstring stretch it becomes. The closer you straighten your legs into your 45-degree angle, the more it puts onto the low back. If it's putting too much to the low back that you're arching through your low back, please go closer to the ceiling. when you straighten those knees with those feet. It's okay to have your head elevated. I'm keeping my head resting because I know it's coming up. If you need to take a break, rest your feet to the floor. 3 more counts like this. 2, keep those knees straight. Breathe in, straight legs, soles of the feet to the sky. Breathe out as we lower our legs to our 45-degree angle. Breathe in when we lift. Blow out when we lower. Breathe in as we lift. Breathe out cautious not to lower your feet too close to the floor that you might overly arch that low back. Protect that spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, it's okay to take breaks. I do these exercises a few times a week, so I'm used to the repetitions. I'm used to the slow movement as well. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Combination. Breathe in, soles of the feet to the ceiling, 90, then bend your knees tabletop. Breathe out, push forward into your 45-degree angle. Breathe in, soles of the feet to the sky, then fold those knees tabletop. Breathe out, press forward into your 45-degree angle. Breathe in, we lift. Then we bend. Blow out as we press forward. Breathe in, let's lift. Then we bend. Blow out as we press forward. Breathe in, we lift. Then we bend. Blow out, push forward. Last one. Breathe in, we lift. Then we bend. Blow out as we push forward. Reverse it. Breathe in, bend the knees. Raise the soles of the feet to the sky. Breathe out, straight legs as we lower. Breathe in, we bend. Then we lift. Blow out as we lower. Breathe in, let's fold tabletop. Then straighten knees, 90. Blow out, straight legs to lower. Breathe in, we bend. Then we lift, blow out as we lower. Last 3, I promise, bend. Then lift, blow out, straight legs as we lower. Breathe in, bend. Then lift, blow out as we lower. Last, breathe in, bend. Then lift, blow out, straight legs to lower. Excellent. Place the ball into your hands. Raise your legs up to your Pilates tabletop. This is the actual double leg stretch from the Pilates mat repertoire. Breathe in, maybe dip chin to chest. The head could stay resting. Breathe out, possibly curl up into your crunch-like position. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, take your imaginary hat off your head. Breathe in, pull your socks on. Blow out, take the feet away from the hands. Breathe in, pull them back together. Blow out, take the hat off. Breathe in, pull your socks on. Blow out, extend legs and or arms. Breathe in, pull them back together. Blow out, take your hat off. Breathe in, pull the socks on. Last blow out, take the hat off. Breathe in, pull the socks on. Rest the head, rest the feet. Place the ball inside of those thighs above your knees. Keep the feet resting to the floor. Hands can go to your forehead, behind the head, or crisscross in front of your chest. Breathe in, dip your chin to your chest. Blow out, curl on up. Your hands serve as a hammock if they're behind your head, not a crane. Breathe out, twist, squeeze that ball, armpit towards opposite knee. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, twist, squeeze other side. Breathe in, center. Blow out, 9 and 9. And squeeze, release, squeeze, and shh, 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 shh. 5 and 5. 4 and squeeze, release. 3 and squeeze, release, squeeze, and 2 and 2. Last set, 1 and 1. One more for good behavior and come all the way back down. We actually did 11 repetitions there. Feeling good. Let's look at my clock here. We can rest this ball off to the side, moving into some single leg circles. Breathe in, raise one leg up into your Pilates tabletop. Breathe out, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Slow and controlled. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. And in, out. 1. Reverse. In, out. 3. Stabilize pelvis. In, out. 2. And in, out. 1. Breathe in, bend this knee. Breathe out, rest the foot. Breathe in, raise your other leg. Breathe out, possibly straighten through this knee joint. Slow and controlled. In, out, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Reverse. In, out, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Good. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, rest your foot back down. We're going to repeat those single leg circles, having the option to have your butt lifted off of the floor into a shoulder bridge. You don't have to have your butt lifted. You can keep your butt resting like we did for the first round. Hello, hamstrings. Maybe feet on top of your Bosu. Feet can stay to the hard floor. Breathe and prepare. Blow out, raise your butt up off of the mat. Breathe in, raise a set of toes to the ceiling, slow and controlled. In through the nose, out through the mouth, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Reverse, in, out, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Breathe in, bend the knee, breathe out, rest the foot. Breathe in, raise your other toes to the sky, slow and controlled. In through the nose, out through the mouth, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Reverse, in, out, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 2. And in, out, 1. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, rest the foot. Rest that booty all the way down. We made it. Time for a few stretches. While we're here on our backs, figure 4 stretch. Ankle to thigh, you choose which leg you want to work with first. You can stay here. If it's not very intense for you, raise your bottom foot off of the floor and tug your legs in towards your chest a little bit more. For a different sensation, stack knees on top of each other and send your hands to your feet, pulling your feet in towards your face. We have 6 more counts like this. Breath continuation, 5. Always important to stretch 4. 3, 2, 1. Release and switch over other side. Possibly ankle to thigh. Maybe raise that bottom leg off of the floor and clasping our hands around the hamstring of the bottom leg. Potentially, if you chose this option on the first side, stack knees on top of each other. Send your hands to your feet and tug your feet in towards your body as we embrace positive healing exhalations to the areas of our bodies where we currently feel sensation. For 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's find ourselves rolling over to one side for our side lying dancer pose. Bottom arm can serve as our pillow. Folding our top leg, draw this heel towards our booty and breathe. Dropping this top knee down towards the floor. We release. Let's roll over to the other side. Bottom arm can serve as our pillow. Draw this heel in towards our booty. We breathe. We have 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring ourselves up to a seated position. Fold one knee. Twist towards the side of the bent knee. You can take this foot and step it over the straight leg. Maybe elbow to the outside of this knee. Maybe eye gaze behind you. Limit the rotation of your spine if you happen to have back issues or if you're pregnant. Breathing in through the nose, blowing out through the mouth. Use that exhalation to possibly help you sink 1/10 of a millimeter deeper into the stretch. This straight leg forward, if you pull your toes towards your face, you might feel more sensation in that low back. Up to you if you want to create that sensation or not. Return to center. Trade it out other side. Fold through this knee joint. Possibly. Step this foot over the opposite leg. Maybe elbow to the outside of the knee. Maybe just the hand. Dorsiflex. Pull those toes towards your base of your straight leg. Possibly look over the shoulder behind you depending on the intensity you'd like to create for this stretch. For 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center, butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet to touch, hands onto your ankles, not your toes. Stay here. If possible, hinge forward to intensify this groin stretch. Word of the day, dog. D as in Dan, O as in octopus, G as in giraffe. Dog is our word of the day. And in conjunction with that, let's go into a downward facing dog. D-O-G is our word of the day. Lift the butt towards the ceiling, sink the head through those hands, and breathe. Press those heels to the floor. Your heels may not get very close to the floor, and that's okay. We have starfish hands. Even weight distribution amongst our fingertips and our palms. We're breathing. We have 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk either your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. While you're here, let's just sway a little bit side to side. Shake our heads, yes. Shake our heads, no. Soften those knees. Use the power of your legs to circle sweep your arms to the side. Returning to a standing upright position. Tricep zipper stretch. Pat yourself on the back. Tug onto this elbow. Look forward as opposed to down. And breathe. Let's release. We switch over to the other side. Patting ourselves on the back. Tug onto this elbow. We breathe. Let's release. Drop your ear towards your shoulder, lengthening the muscles on the side of your neck. Return to center, switch over to the other side. Return to center. Breathe in, lengthen those arms up and overhead. Breathing out, we release hands and energy to our heart center. Boom shakalaka, you are done. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day.